Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Tosi, and in case you've been here before, you already know you are welcome, my real G. So today we're going to be talking about how to reinvent yourself. This is going to be a series, and welcome to episode 1. Today, I'm going to be sharing 5 tips on how to have an identity change or shift or whatever it might be. This is like the most important and the first thing you need to do if you want to reinvent yourself. There are so many parts of reinventing yourself. This is why this is the series. So, today we're going to be talking about identity shift. First, I'd like to mention identity shift is you having to change yourself or identity change or whatever you want to call it is you changing yourself from who you are to who you wish or who you actually really want to be. So now this is not a must. Some people like the way they are, some people like their life, and to some people they're just not comfortable with an aspect of their life or even their life as a whole. So today I'm going to be sharing the tip like I mentioned, and the first tip is ask why you don't like yourself first. Like, why do you want an identity change? Why do you want an identity shift? Why do you want to seem like a different person? Not really seem, but why do you want to be a different person to what you are? Like, why do you want to lose weight, for example? Why do you feel like you want to lose weight? Is it because you feel like it is healthy to you? You know it's going to be healthy to you. Why do you think you want to go for that job? Is it because you feel like it will add to your knowledge, or because you just want to look a certain way? You need to ask yourself why you need an identity change or shift. Like, why do you feel like the person you are now is not who you want to be? Like, why do you want an identity shift? You need to ask yourself that. Don't have an identity shift or change because someone else is saying that, oh, you're too how will I put it, you're too fat, or maybe because you're too, oh, you've added so much weight. I find those things very annoying to say to someone, and to anyone I've said it to when I did not have sense, I'm really sorry. But telling people that they are fat, telling people that they've added weight is not a compliment. Please don't tell people that. It is not nice. So when you already know why you want to have a shift or you want to change your life, the next thing for you to do is to think about this new person, this new version of you that you want to be. What do you think that person is? Who do you think that person is? Sorry. Who do you think that person is? What does the person do? Like, who do you want that person to be? Like, how do you see that person? Have a vision of the lady you want to be next, or the guy you want to be, the new version of you. To me, I had to set my goals. I didn't want to be someone who didn't have a goal for a life. I've always had a goal for my life, but I just wasn't doing anything about it, honestly. So, what is that new person that you want to see? Mine was me. I wanted to concentrate on two things at first. I knew I really wanted to do content, but I know I did not like a 9 to 5. So, what do? I decided to learn a skill. That is why I am a baker. So that is it. You need to know what you want to do. Now, after knowing that, you need to set the goals. What are your goals? My goal was to learn a skill, and I did learn a skill, and to be a content creator, stroke YouTuber, stroke whatever you think I am. But yes, that's what I wanted, to be a content creator and learn a skill, because I know content creator was going to take me a lot of time for me to first find my niche, for me to start being monetized, or for me to, get really proper and confident into it. So why not? I needed to learn a skill because I didn't want a 9 to 5. So I really knew what I wanted to be. I really knew this new version of me, what I really wanted. So that is it. What are your goals? What does that person look like? What does she dress like? How does she look? Does she look nice? My number one priority was she always smells nice, and I always smell nice. Guys, even when I'm home, I can smell me right now. I smell nice. So that is it. Like, one thing important to me was I just always want to smell nice. Another thing was stability, and I made sure I did that. I wanted her to be stable at the point. I had a vision of who I want to be. I'm not even quite sure of who that vision is, but I know I am getting there. Yes, so you need to be sure of who you want that person to be. Like that, your new you. You don't just say, okay, I want to change myself, and you don't have a foresight of or a vision of what she looks like or what he looks like. It is very important for you to do that. Like, what are her goals? What does she wear? Like things like that. Yeah. So the next one is to start acting like a new person. I'm sorry if I'm looking down here. I'm looking at my notes. The next one, like I said, is to start acting like that new person. And you acting like that new person is you doing the work. Yeah, is you doing the work. Is you standing up from that comfort zone that you are to be uncomfortable. Like, what is it? To do the work. Mine was to pick up my camera and start doing YouTube. I'm not comfortable. I don't know if I'm sorry if you can hear any other noise. I don't know if it's very visible in my videos or something, but I always used to be a shy person. So now being a shy person is different from being a confident person. I've always been a confident person, like, but I just really don't like being in front of crowds and everything. So what I did was I started acting like a new person. I can't be shy and still be a content creator. No, I have to put myself out there. I like my box so much. I like to be confident, but you know what? I have to be uncomfortable. So I have to always do videos. That is putting myself out there. Now, you want to learn a skill. When I wanted to learn a skill, well, I just went for it because it wasn't anything for me. I didn't think it was a bad thing to learn how to be a baker, honestly. So I just went for it. So I started acting like you need to start to act like a new person. Put yourself out there. You want to learn a skill, then go and learn the skill. You acting like a new person is you taking steps to be that new person. Now, do you want to lose weight? I'm using losing weight as something which is very common to everyone, even me as a skinny person. That sometimes I look at myself, I'm like, oh, I've added so much weight, I need to reduce my food or whatever it might be. But at the same time, deep down, I really love the fact that I am adding weight because I've always been a small person all my life. Do you understand? It gets to a point where I'm like, I think I'm eating too much, I need to reduce. So why do you feel like you want to reduce? You need to act like that. You need to act like um the new person. Okay, I want to reduce a bit. What do? I reduce my portion. I was about to drift away, but I'm back to the point. You reduce your portion. You go to the gym. If you don't like the gym, start doing exercise at home. Whatever it might be, you want to be something. You need to go and learn how to be that person. I wanted to be a baker. Actually, being a baker was just God's plan for me. It wasn't something that I really feel like I used to be. I used to love baking, and then it was God plan, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'll go for it. So you need to do the work. Start acting like that new person. Go for that course. Okay, yes, you want to be someone who is educated. This new you want to be educated. You want to add to the education that you have. You want to go for masters. You want to be that rich vibe educated person. You need to go for that course. So you need to start acting like that new person. I am going to talk about um physically looking like the new version of you. That'll be another video entirely. Like I said, this is a series, and even at that point you need to start, what does she look like, what does she wear, do you understand, and things like that. So the next one is being intentional. You cannot have an identity shift or reinvesting into yourself if you're not intentional. Now, let me put it out there. It's like people don't talk about this, but when you begin to reinvent yourself, if people don't tell you that you've changed, if people don't tell you that, oh, this new you seem different, you deep down will always want to go back to the old self. Trust me, you will always want to go back to the old self. There were times where I was like, you know what, I just want to be sleeping when I was learning how to bake. That took me 4 months, and I remember when I finished, I wrote the longest 4 months in my life. I do not like new things. I still don't like new things, but learning that thing was a blessing in my life. And at that point, I was like, I didn't want to go. I just don't want to go. I have learned so much, so many things in my life that I didn't finish, but learning how to bake was that one thing I really finished and I was happy about it. So you need to be intentional with that new version of you. You need to really, really be intentional about it. So when you want to go back to the old you or feeling comfortable in your comfort zone, be intentional. Yes, you're like, no, 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 no. You remember your why. Oh no, I want to be a better person. You keep looking at that vision in your head, or maybe you have it somewhere. You come up with illustration somewhere on your phone, and don't go back to that old person that you used to be. I have a video of how to be disciplined on my phone, on my YouTube. I'm going to link it down in my description box. You need to be disciplined if you want an identity shift, if you want an identity change, if you want to reinvest in yourself. You need to be disciplined. It is hard, it's time, it takes time, it is a journey. It's not something that you do within a month. It's something that you do continuously. I started my, like, let's say 3 years down the line right now, and I have not even gotten to half, like I said before, of the new version of the person that I want to be. I've not even gotten to quarter of the new version of the person that I want to be. So it's a journey. There are times where um you listen to what people are saying, that, oh, you're not the same anymore, you've changed. I think I like the old you. Yes, you're going to meet people that will tell you they like the old version of you, but you will not go back to that old version of you, because you are being that new version of the person that you wish to be and you will like to be. So the final point is to allow yourself enjoy the new version of you. Now, the thing is, if you don't enjoy the new version of you, you'll get tired. And to an extent, you begin to ask yourself, what's the point of me having this new version? So you need to enjoy that new version of you. This new version of you is going to allow you to know yourself more, and you are going to enjoy that and be proud of it and stand by it. Like I said before, people are going to say they like your old version. Stick to your new version, because what, you are the one that like that new version. Something I've come to understand is, no matter what you do with your life, no matter what happens in your life, no matter what happens to you, the world will move on, and what, they will adjust. Those that want to adjust will adjust, and those that don't want to adjust will not adjust. Whatever you're doing to reinvest in your life, to have an identity shift, sorry, it's for you and not for anybody else, and you have to stand by it. You need to stand by it. Also, people will talk. If you're doing something good, they will talk. If you're doing something bad, they will talk. If you are not even doing anything at all, trust me, people will talk. You'll get to a point, people will say, you're trying to, form like a community for yourself, or you're just trying to be by yourself. People will say it. Why? And it is not a bad thing if they talk about it. They're talking about it because they are seeing it. They're used to the old version of you, but this new version of you is just a different person entirely. So you need to have fun with this new version of you. Remember, you are the one that beats that new version, so you need to enjoy it. So, guys, we've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching this far. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Please follow me on my social media handles. If you're not, I will really, really, really appreciate it. Please and please check my old videos and share this video to someone that you know needs it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.